Naru Hyderabad, Sunrisers Hyderabad, runners up of IPL 2024 Shikhar. We are ready to win the title this time. I am very positive about SRH's chances because if the team was good last season, I think it has just become greater after that auction. What are your first thoughts on SRH?
Absolutely, man. They absolutely deserve to. Can't say deserve to because they didn't, but they absolutely should have won last year.
Yeah.
The way they were playing, they reinvented, redefined IPL cricket, getting those scores of 277, 266, 287. I mean, they could have easily breached 300. And the batting tracks in Hyderabad were custom made, tailor made for SRH team. And what a beastly performance we got from Travis Head, from Heinrich Klaasen, Abhishek Sharma, uh, everyone. I mean, the whole batting unit and the bowling unit led by Pat Cummins and T. Natarajan, they were special too. So I think it was a brilliant performance from Sunrisers Hyderabad. Let's see whether they will be able to maintain the momentum, whether the pitches will be the same or there will be a change because this time the IPL is starting a bit early, I would say. So yeah, let's hope it's a repeat performance from SRH because they really made IPL interesting. So yeah, would love to see that.
Thank you, Shikhar. Yeah, and welcome Kunal to the channel. So Kunal, Abhishek Sharma, average of 32 and strike rate of 205 last season. Travis had strike rate of 192, average 41. Klaasen average of 42, strike rate 172. So Klaasen is the actually surprisingly the least strike rate. But what do you think about the explosive power of SRH, Kunal? Do you think you're scared?
Yeah, well, I mean, last year was probably like a, huge inflection point for SRH. They actually, I mean, it was the make or break year for them. New team, new dynamics. They actually, went above and beyond like anything. Nobody expected a team like SRH to play in Hyderabad and make 250 plus. I mean, a score of 130 was the norm in Hyderabad before
Yeah.
this. They really changed big time. And uh, this team is actually playing you know, how you should play T20 cricket fearlessly, aggressively with a lot of shots. Travis said, I mean, of course, they have a really good team. In the end, Kavya Maran ended up picking some really good players, and it's all become
Yeah,
really positive for
Kavya has
them.
done a really good job. And I
Yeah.
don't think they will miss Markram, and I don't think they will miss Rashid Khan anymore.
Markram,
The team they have
Markram does not
developed.
really fit into their team, right? Markram fits into more of like a CSK or a RR kind of a
Mm.
team. Markram is not a, SRH material right now. I mean, at least looking at the team
And
that's in
Kunal,
now.
let me
But
tell you, I've done two previews before this, CSK and RR, and both SMEs, subject matter experts, said that their team can't chase 210 plus. So they will definitely be scared of side like SRH.
Yes,
So
I am definitely scared of SRH. I think I can already go ahead and say that SRH is the team to beat this time. I mean,
thank
oh my God,
and
look at the
the reason they changed is because they removed Makram last year. So that is the reason actually they changed their approach because Makram was being a cog blocker and
big
he
time.
was yeah so they dropped him and they that's why they changed and um, once you got rid of Makram you could play Klaasen head um, and Cummins together so it was a big advantage for SRH team
yeah.
management.
And this is the 11 I made, guys. So give me suggestions. I did have some discomfort thinking कि all-rounder कौन होगा उस 6-7 position पे. But starting तो clear है. Head and Abhishek. Ishan Kishan, I want him to play number 3. Like 4-5 पे भी आ सकता है, but 3 will be good
Yeah,
for him.
I,
Because last season भी मुंबई के लिए थोड़ा top of the order खेला था.
I mean,
Klaasen
वो
best
काफी
number 4.
टाइम से ओपन कर रहा है ईशान किशन like third is the best. I mean, maybe he should have opened here, लेकिन you cannot remove Head and Abhishek
Yeah,
out
no,
of
no, we
the
can't
same thing.
want to change anything with Head and Abhishek. Then Klaasen is number 4, NKR number 5.
Mhm.
Abhinav Manohar, who I dearly love in Gujarat Titans, was not getting a chance. I am definitely playing in my first 11. And then Shikhar, I have picked this guy. He's a young hitter, Aniket Verma. Not many people know about this. Some people will say that, Athar Taide or Sachin Baby should play, but I am going with Aniket Verma here as the hitter and also a pace bowling all-rounder who can
What
bowl
do
like
we
few
know
overs.
about him till now? Has he done well in the domestic setup? Anything else? I've never heard of this guy.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I think he was playing well in the Shahid Mushtaq Ali Trophy. That's how he
Hmm.
got founded,
But
and then
Pratik, I think there is something wrong with this 11 because there are only three foreigners. One is Head, Klaasen, and Cummins. I think you have kept only three foreigners, so I am expecting one more foreigner, which I am expecting maybe Zampa. I'm expecting Zampa to maybe play
yeah, Zampa
in
can
this
play, but
lineup.
I don't want Kamindu Mendes to play Shikhar because he will
Hmm.
disturb the brand of cricket that SRH plays. He's a very good test player, no doubt about that. But I
Hmm.
don't think he will fit here easily. So that's why
Yeah,
I went
so they may play Vian Mulder or Zampa. So Vian Mulder or Zampa, but if you see who is their spinner, so only Rahul
only Rahul
Chahar
Chahar,
is
and then Travis Head or Abhishek might
Yeah,
bowl 1 2
Travis
overs.
and
so
Abhishek
they'll
might bowl.
definitely play Zampa then. Then they'll definitely play Zampa.
Yeah,
If they don't have any spinner, then they have to play Zampa
But
and
then
for the
Harshal
because
matches
Patel
then
will
when
have to make way for Zampa, and
yeah,
Harshal Patel is
but
a
but
decent dead bowler. They only have that one
yeah,
dead bowler actually.
yeah, but I think Zampa can be really effective in these conditions, right? I mean, Zampa does the best
Hmm.
when he's being attacked by players, and on the SRH pitch, I
Hmm.
think Zampa can be a really good asset to them.
So then you're
Hmm.
saying seventh batter won't be there and five
Probably,
bowlers.
yeah, probably
See,
they'll
anyway, they
remove one
have.
of.
If you're saying Aniket Verma is a all rounder, then you have NKR and Aniket Verma, two pace all rounders, and then you have Shami also. And I think Rahul Chair will not play if Zampa plays. So Harshal Patel will play, and
Still play
you have.
because we need Harshal Patel's dead bowling. Cummins and Shami, we have seen they
Hmm.
can go for runs even though they are wicket taker bowlers. But
Hmm.
Harshal Patel, we need them. We need him.
Yeah.
But the
Actually,
bench
Exactly. I
strength
mean,
is also good. Like
I
there is
love
a
Simarjeet Singh so much that I would actually play him ahead of maybe Harshal Patel also. I
wow.
absolutely love
I thought
Simarjeet Singh.
Unadkat might play in place of Harshal Patel, but that's a big statement. Like Simarjeet playing because he did show some good
Unadkat is
form in the
over,
last.
man. He's done with IPL. Like he's the bowler who has considered most runs in the 20th over. It's a record. It's an IPL record that he has. So I don't think they should play him.
And then Ansari is a left arm spinner, and then we have I don't know who Ehsan Malinga is, but we have couple
Hmm.
of options on the bench as well that they can try
Ehsan
later.
Malinga is another slinger. I think he's another slinger from Sri Lanka, factory of slingers. So he'll be again a slinger, I think.
And SRH first match will be against Rajasthan Royals, so that will be very interesting in the Uppal Stadium. So onus will
Hmm.
be on the Rajasthan team to restrict SRH to a low score, and then SRH second game will be against
Hmm.
LSG. Again, they're getting two home games in the beginning, so that also makes things easier for them.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
and
will be
probably
interesting how. I mean, SRH and RR have had very, very close games in last 2 years. So we were yesterday talking about those games. So it were just one moment, one no ball from Sandeep Sharma to Abdul Samad. I can never forget that moment, that no
But
ball, and also that LBW of Rovman Powell versus Bhuvneshwar Kumar. So it were really close games. So I'm hoping it will be a close game
but
again.
if we win the toss, then game over because we'll bat first. And Maku Pedda muscles undi. We have big muscles. We will win the match if we win the toss.
Let us see,
killer.
Pratik. You're all this trash talking that you're doing. It all always backfires. So
Yeah, Pratik's
so I
jinxes
think
work better than anything else.
so.
So,
I think see, definitely RR will beat SRH. I'm going to say that right now. Yeah, RR is going to beat SRH in SRH first
You'll
game.
need a lot of luck for that, buddy. But yeah, we'll see.
No, no, no,
Shami,
no.
yeah, it's going to be a high scoring game. So high
yeah.
scoring game
Hmm.
gives an advantage to SRH,
The
I believe.
the best part for me
Hmm.
is like Shami and Manohar, the two players I love from GT. They both are here in this new team, and
Oh.
I'm really hoping it will be a breakthrough season for these two players.
And there
Is
were
that the reason
questions on
that you have changed your support to GT now? Sorry, SRH. I
Next slide,
I
please.
forgot whom you're
yeah,
supporting.
it's always confusing which team Pratik is supporting. Are you sure about SRH this time, Pratik?
SRH, SRH.
Let's see for how many days this thing will go on.
Yeah, I mean we've seen teams with really big players falter also multiple times. I mean it's not that teams with big
Hmm.
players always win. RCB is a prime example of that. So yeah, you never
Hmm.
know. What
Naku
if
SRH Ishtam.
Cummins does not
Forever
come back
Ishtam.
in time?
SRH.
I'll not be surprised if Cummins comes to the tournament a little late. It can happen with Cummins. So
सो सम
Hmm.
गैप्स आई थिंक, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है गैप इज कि ये लोग कमिंडो मेंडिस को जबरदस्ती खिलाएंगे एंड दैट ऑलराउंडर कंफ्यूजन इज अ गैप. एंड देन स्पिन इज स्लाइटली वीक बिकॉज मेरे को नहीं लगा था कि जैम्पा को खिलाएंगे, बट अब शिखर इज सेइंग जैम्पा विल प्ले, देन स्पिन इज नॉट दैट वीक.
yeah, and Rahul Char is
Hmm.
very okay player, right? I mean, you cannot always rely
No,
on
but he
him.
had a good
So
season with Punjab
uh,
last time,
he
Kunal. He
had
had a good
he
season.
had, but not always, right? You cannot always rely with on him. So maybe they'll need a backup.
I mean, yeah, man, spin is definitely weak from what I'm seeing. So Ansari is the only spinner apart from Zampa. Even if you play Zampa, so you have only one option of spin. So I thought they would at least go for two, but it's a flat pitch, so they don't want to play spinners, I guess.
So, Shikhar,
So
what kind of bowler can survive in Uppal Stadium? Because again, we have seen 250 is the norm here.
A good death
yeah,
bowler who knows, who has a lot of variety.
mm,
Probably
yeah, absolutely. Cummins, I think, has done a brilliant job in Hyderabad. If you look at his record and economy rate in last season in games in Hyderabad, he was absolutely brilliant. Actually, he changes his pace a lot. Harshal Patel, they are thinking that it will be similar, but what happens with Harshal Patel is sometimes he gets very predictable. Like he's always
Hmm.
bowling that slower ball. So sometimes the batsman will be waiting for that slower ball, and that's why he's very expensive. And even when he became that purple cap last to last year, I think that purple cap was pretty much worthless because he conceded million truckload of runs
Yeah.
for taking 20 wickets. So
But
then
for
there is
spin
no
rate, it's
point
even
of.
more difficult to bowl in Uppal. So that's why of that combination, I'm thinking they will go with three
Hmm.
pacers. And that's why I think only one spinner will play.
Actually, someone like Krunal Pandya or something like who bowls very quick spin could have been very useful. Like bowling in power play
Yeah.
could have had an impact.
But at least
But
Rahul Chahar is better than Mayank Markande. That was the only spinner SRH had last time. So they have
hmm,
improved in every department after that auction. It worked really well
yeah.
for them. And then
Yeah.
assets,
hmm,
SRH
obviously,
had
power hitting is the assets
Hasranga
for
last time,
SRH.
though.
That is the biggest
Yeah.
asset
Yes.
they have. Uh, Momentum is that, yeah, they have a momentum at Uppal because opponents are usually not able to match the run rate that they play with. And for the external factors, I would acknowledge that there is some weakness when difficult pitch comes in, like where it swings too much or spins too much. So, SRH, can they adjust their game in those conditions? That will be a test.
hmm. Your battery is running low, Pratik. So
Yeah. And so, any prediction, guys? Like, what is your prediction for the best players? Because I have low battery.
but Kunal, you go ahead.